Okay, so one of those great things is the travelling. I've really enjoyed that, and you started talking about mentoring and helping people. What's important about that to you?
Well, I think we have, as a golf professional, it's our right to grow the game. And it's not something that, for our kids' generations, our grandkids' generations, and their grandkids' generations. And so whenever we have an opportunity to meet somebody that either wants to improve their golf game or even become a golf coach, it's our responsibility to do that.
And how do you see your future as a golf coach, and how do you see your lifestyle in the future as a golf coach?
It's very bright. I mean, people love the game. It's a game of a lifetime. And so people are always going to constantly want to get better. And so no matter from, 4 years old to 94 years old, you're always going to have people that want to get better, and you can be there to help them.
Yeah, and we've got that going on around us, and we'll video that in a sec. Thanks very much, Cole. Been great seeing you. Have a great day. Cheers now. Hi, we're back and we're with Jim Groh. Jim Groh's kindly decided to represent the Commonwealth as he came from Canada, and I just think this is an example of the wonderful friendships that we create within the WGTF. Tell us a little bit about what's happened with you with the WGTF, why you joined, and what's important about it for you.
Well, I taught community college part-time for 20 years, and when I moved to Washington, D.C., I decided I love to play golf, love teaching, great combination.
Fantastic.
And I just love getting new people into the game and giving them the introduction, that it's a fun game.
And what's it like being here this week? I mean, it's been incredible. What's the best thing about it for you so far?
I think all the people I've met.
Yeah.
I mean, Peter, how could I survive this week without you?
Well, I look forward to growing our relationship as well. Thanks, Jim.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Have a good day.
Who I've just met this week, and one thing I love about Jim is the level of sarcasm is well up to the UK base. But we got Dave here, and I've been seeing Dave at these events for nigh on 12 years now. Dave, tell us a little bit about your lifestyle as a golf coach. What is great about being a golf coach?
Well, the opportunity to grow this great game. I mean, that's what we're all here for. Join the WGTF, become a World Golf Teachers Federation member. The camaraderie that's created.
Yeah.
But let's get down to it. Our job is to grow this great game.
Absolutely.
And the harder we work at doing that, the better off we're going to be.
And how important is our passion and love for people and the game linked with that becoming a golf coach?
Oh, I think it's 150% of it.
Yeah.
We love to play, we love to teach, we love the game, and the passion for that game has to come out to our students. Whether you're teaching a lesson or a lifetime situation with a coach or as a coach, and making them better or making them want to be better. And you have to realize, and you and I talked about this earlier today,
yeah.
The fact of the matter is you're not just a golf coach, you're a life coach.
Yeah.
You're getting people, getting them to understand their strengths, their weaknesses, and where their weaknesses are and how they can fix them.
Yeah, fantastic. And look, this is kind of like, even though we've got a great competition here this week, this is kind of like a holiday, and I think the camaraderie that we all experience by that is also, one of the huge things of becoming a member of the World Golf Teaching Federation. It's great seeing you again. I look forward to seeing you again soon. We'll be having a drink tonight, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
So hi, I'm here with Keith Renton, and Keith's been almost with the Federation right from the start. You've had a great week.
Another great week, yeah. It's always a great experience coming to these events and meeting new people and meeting people that we've met 10 years ago, 8 years ago. It's brilliant.
So you still haven't gone into full-time coaching yet. You've done a lot of part-time coaching. You're working with a lot of satellite tour players. When is it you think that you're going to make it full-time? And is it important that you've taken this time to learn these skills?
Yeah, very important. I'm coaching lots of different people, different standards, from young golfers new to the game to experienced golfers and to elite players.
Yeah.
And the skill set lends itself to all of those players, all of those groups of players. But for me, the learning experience and the time that I've taken to build up the skills and knowledge is just going to enable me to do this full time probably in a couple of years' time.
And I think that having somebody like Keith with us is also incredible, because we work as a team, and I need great people around me. So if you think that you might be one of those people that wants to work with a team and help grow our organisation, then give me a call. We're with one of the members of the Great Britain and Ireland team, or as we call ourselves, the Commonwealth, Ken O'Brien. Ken, you're professional at?
Edenderry Golf Club in Ireland.
Okay, and you've been with us how long now?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about, you know, what you've experienced since becoming a golf coach. What's that lifestyle like?
Yeah, it's changed my life dramatically. Yeah, it's allowed me to develop myself as a golfer and to start a business in golf coaching and just getting into the golf in total.
And
yeah.
what were you doing before you became a golf coach?
I was working in a supermarket.
Ah,
Yeah.
so supermarket golf coach. You know, I don't think we really need.
Yeah.
You know, so obviously that's quite dramatic. You know, so what are you fundamentally getting out now of being a golf coach that you weren't getting out, whatever it was in the supermarket?
Well, financially, first of all, it's a lot more lucrative now rather than the supermarket work. So pretty much that is satisfaction as well, and doing something that you really enjoyed.
Yeah.
I think is the key.
Yeah, you know, and I think that's one of the main reasons people, you know, they do come along, but I don't think they realise, you know, quite, you know, how much it enriches your life, how much money you can earn, how much you can and help each other. But again, when you get to these events and you enjoy everything around here, it's pretty fantastic. Isn't
Fantastic, yeah, great event, yeah.
it? So Ken,
Yeah.
thanks for being a member.
Thanks.
We really enjoy it.
Thanks,
Lovely.
Peter. Yeah.
Look forward to seeing you soon.
Sure.
I was just off camera with Ken there, and a question that I asked him gave a really interesting response that I think that's really important to those people watching. Ken, what I said was, what have you learned from your coaching, and what have you learned from when your coaching didn't work? What did you do to change it that's made it work?
Well, what I've done is I've studied a lot of Fred Shoemaker's work,
Yeah.
and I believe that is the best way forward in golf coaching, because a lot of the stuff doesn't work that's out there, and Fred does it really well, and I think it's the way forward.
You know, and I think that's, you know, what we start to learn as coaches. We're not necessarily brilliant right out, and you know, we've got to look to some of the world's leading experts and what they're doing, but then also learn from our coaching. We don't have to be great, but we do have to learn from it. What do you think will be the next important thing that you're going to look at that's going to help you be even more successful with your clients?
It's a good question, Peter. Let me see.
Sorry, got him thinking now.
I have to think now. What else would think? Good question. Don't know what to say to that.
What is it? So what is the one aspect that sometimes you still see isn't as successful as you'd like it to be, even working with that Schumacher genre?
Yeah, I suppose maybe playing on the course and on what decisions people make out on the golf course itself, rather than just coaching all the time on a driving range or a practice area.
And I think that's really significant, Ken, because that's how we train now the coaches. We make sure that they watch people play golf, because it's the game of golf that we're helping them to improve for.
Yeah.
So if we don't see them on the golf course, then we haven't even got enough information. So, you know, again, what Ken said, it's difficult to change sometimes people's habits of a lifetime. It's possible, but it's difficult. So if we can go out on the golf course and help them with some of their strategies, you know, that offers us a great opportunity. We have to price it correctly so it's affordable. But, you know, someone of Ken's experience, because Ken's a great player, you know, he can give people so much information by going out on the golf course. So yeah, I think that's great, and I think the more that you create the time within your schedule to be able to go and do that, then you know, I think that's a really good idea. One of the things that I used to do was put 4 balls out and watch the whole 4 ball, and then I didn't have to go out 4 times and watch people. I could watch them in one and get that information. So maybe that's an idea that you might use.
Yeah.
Ken, thanks very much.